Good to see you up and around. Figured you were crossing the bridge to Sovngarde for sure. Bleakrock Island, off the coast of Skyrim. Holsgar found you washed upon the shore. Captain Rana will want to know you're awake.
I'm short on good help, and I could use someone capable. Someone like you. A fisherman found you washed up on the beach. He brought you back to town. It's a miracle you survived. You're the one Holsgar pulled out of the water. I'm glad you're up. I could use your help. You've seen combat, and I need all the help I can get today. Villagers are scattered across the island. We need to warn them. We sighted a ship offshore. I've sent my troops to investigate. If it's the vanguard of an invasion, well, we'll need to evacuate. You'll find the people of Bleakrock all across the island. Darge, the hunter, went to Skyshroud Barrow. Iman's out at Orky's Hollow with his sister Rolanda. Seyne, my sergeant, is out at Hozzin's Folly. It's an old dragon shrine. It's a relic of the Dragon Wars. Some of the villagers claim they saw undead out there. I sent Darge out to get proof. Locals claim it's haunted. They dare each other to spend a night inside. It's a silly custom, but a harmless one. It's an abandoned mine. A family came out from Stone Falls to work the place. Rumor has it, they're Daedra worshippers. Now some bandits are hunting through the place, and we need to know why. Thank you, friend. Once you've dealt with the bandits and sent Seyne back here, see who else you can find. I'll answer what I can. Captain Tilroni's got the villagers thinking I'm an addled netch, but I'm actually a bit smarter than that. Posted to this backwater, you mean? I made a hasty decision. A bad call. Soldiers died. I learned my lesson. Now I don't act without proof. I took her job. You might have heard her yelling about that in the square. It's petty, but what can I do? Every time I've reached out to her, she's slapped my hand. Hozzin's Folly is west of the village. Send everyone you find back here. Good luck.
What is it? This isn't a good time.
I could just spit. What is it?
Hello.
This Dunmer is cursed.
Mud crabs. Delicious creatures. Of course. The Dark Elves and Nords turn up their noses. That just leaves more for me. I'm no good running on wet decks anyway. It's the Lost Toes. No, but I let the elves think so. When I was younger, I sailed on a legitimate trading ship run by Khajiit. When the Dark Elves caught us, they took my toes for thieving.
Hello there.
Alas, poor me.
Oh there. Feeling better? What, this? It's good Skyrim weather. Not even squalling. Come back in the dead of winter. Cold enough to freeze the hairs in your nose. Aye, me and Tilrani. Built that house ourselves, board by board. When I got here, I never dreamed my commander would bed me. Even less that she'd like me enough to take Mara's vows.
We have to evacuate. Rana has no idea what she's doing. Did I ever risk your lives like this? Help out a poor soul.
I'm glad you're awake. When Holsgar brought you in, everyone thought for sure you'd die. Huh? Do I look like one? I'm glad you have to ask. I'm just Maisa's apprentice, so far anyway. She's been teaching me for about a year now. Ah yes, we start with a lump of metal and end up with something useful. Horseshoes and nails and swords and what's not. I hear there are other kinds of crafters on the mainland, but I'd never be anything but a smith. Have you seen the size of Maisa's arms? Holsgar says she once punched out a mammoth. Smithing is a great way to let out frustration, especially after Otagar comes over.
Did I ever risk your lives like this?
He's a fisherman. Fisher lad. He stops by every day to see me. He's always making dirty comments. Someday, my dad's going to hurt him.
Welcome to trouble. Our little Captain Rana doesn't know what she's doing. Bleakrock Island. I was in command for years until Captain Rana took over. Now we sit on our hands while she dithers and frets. I repelled an Aldmeri Dominion scouting party once, and we've had bandits and raiders aplenty. I handled every emergency, but Captain Rana won't listen to a word I say. Lighting the watchtower. When we spot a ship, we're supposed to send a signal. We spotted one. But Rana's delaying. She wants proof it's not a merchant, so she sent our only boat after the ship. It's loaded with the garrison's troops. Foolish girl. You did take a hit to the head. 10 years back, when the Akaviri invaded from across the Eastern Sea, the Nords, Dark Elves, and Argonians united to throw them back. Now, we're the Ebonheart Pact. Huh. Once we smashed those snakes, they didn't come back. Nowadays, we got other problems. The Daggerfall Covenant and the Aldmeri Dominion. Holsgar the Miller found you along the shore. He was certain you were going to die, but he dragged you back to town just the same. We spotted a ship offshore. I think it's the Daggerfall Covenant. They've claimed lands to the northwest across the High Rock and Hammerfell. It might be a scout, but I still think we're in for a fight.
Hail. Greetings.
Well?
That daughter of mine, you mark my words, she'll never amount to anything. She spends all day with the blacksmith. She wants to move to the mainland and spend her life at a forge. That nice fisherman Otragar has been trying to woo her for months. She won't even listen to him.
Watch your feet. Don't want to end up with pig droppings on them shoes of yours. For all the good it does. Bleakrock is snowed over 6 months of the year. When it isn't, the soil's poor. We eat a lot of dairy. Aurochs can graze and eat hay from the mainland. The Pact offered a bounty for settlers. They wanted the garrison at the tower to have access to civilization. But you didn't know civilization smells like Auroch dung, eh? We mainly live on fish, and that crazy Argonian likes mud crabs. You know what I miss? Apples. Used to get them when I was a boy in Falkreath. No more.
What do you want? What?
have to evacuate. Now, you're waiting here.
Hello there.
I have little time to waste.
Yes?
I need a break.
Well?
Hail!
This is taking forever.
There's always more to do.
This is taking longer than I thought.
I hate it here. I'd rather do my tailoring somewhere warmer and safer, less remote.
If you're heading into the White, you'll need some strong armor. Heavier the better. Just shout if you see anything you like.
I won't pretend it's the best stock in Tamriel, but I'd trust my life to it, and you'll get no better guarantee anywhere.
Buying, trading, right here!
Can I interest you in anything?
Kind keep you, friend. Come to turn some trash into treasure?
I must finish this.
I handle the woodworking for the village here. Most of it, anyway. Anything I can help you with? Certainly. Woodworkers shape wood into all manner of useful tools. But bows, staves, and shields are our specialty. This work requires fine lumber and a sturdy work table. We also seek out style books and rare ingredients for more advanced work. Sure. While shaping the wood, we can choose a special trait to focus on. It takes research to discover these techniques, but it's well worth the effort. Increasing the weight or tuning the angle can draw out different advantages in the final product. Well, the piece can be improved even more through the use of resins, special elements that enhance the value and quality of your work. The improvement process is delicate, so be sure you've got enough tempers and a steady hand. Good luck!
Greetings.
I've got what you need.
Crafting warm, sturdy clothing is the most important job on the island. Think you're up for it? I've got a few goods you might like. Take a look. We tan, weave, stitch, you name it. People in search of medium and light armor come to us. This requires fibers, leather, and a work table like those found in town. We also seek out style books and special ingredients for more advanced work. Yes, of course. During the tailoring process, we can choose a special trait for the work. It takes research to discover these techniques, but it's well worth the effort. Reinforced buckles, intricate detail work, each brings a special benefit. Well, the piece can be improved even more through the use of tannins. These elements can enhance the value and quality of your work. Just be cautious. You risk ruining the piece if you're not careful. Improving on perfection is no mean feat.
Thirsty? Brew your own! No charge to have a look.
I don't remember why I came here, but I have every regret for doing so. If I could move backwards through time, I would slap myself. Of course, we provisioners practice the arts of cooking and brewing. Good food requires the best ingredients. We gather fresh meat and produce from crates, barrels, and the like. If we're lucky, we'll also find recipes in chests, trunks, and desks. Once you've copied the recipe down and acquired the necessary ingredients, that's when the real fun begins. Cooking pots and rotisseries can be found all over. You need only find one, select a recipe, and then indulge in the simple joy of cooking. Don't forget drink. Hearty meals will fill your belly, increasing your general well-being, both body and soul. Strong drink can stimulate the humours, allowing you to recover more quickly. If you're lucky, you might find a recipe that does both.
Hey there. Hungry? I'm your woman.
Most Nords don't really appreciate the gift of magic or what I do. Including me. I'd rather be a lumberjack.
Ah, our mysterious guest. My husband Holsgar was the one who found you. If you're looking to buy supplies, you've come to the right place. You washed up on the shore. Strangest thing, your clothes weren't wet when we found you.
I don't like the cold much, so I keep a bunch of blankets in one of my own bags. After all, I've got bags to spare, right?
Good to see you again, mate. You were unconscious at the time. I found you by the shore and brought you back to town. Marthor's been clucking over you since. So, what happened to you? Shipwreck? I've been drinking stout all day. If you told me you were Arkatosh come to grant my wishes, I might just believe it. We have a sailing caravel. If it comes back, you can take it back to the mainland. Some hours ago, the garrison spotted a ship sailing east. That young dark elf, Captain Rana, loaded up most of the troops in the caravel and sent them to take a look. That ship's a wallowing merchantman, not a warship. Like as not, they're all in the teeth of the ocean now. Which leaves this a fort without a garrison. No good comes of that, I says. I'm the miller. The big windmill yonder? Mine. Not that I often have work. Nothing much grows here. Every month or so we load our caravel with fish and trade them for grain in solitude. It's not efficient to mill it here, but it is cheap. You were unconscious at the time. I found you by the shore and brought you back to town. Mothor's been clucking over you since. So, what happened to you? Shipwreck? Lousy luck. Could be worse, though. You did wash up before you froze to death in the sea. You have a sailing caravel. Maybe you could take work on it, if it comes back. I'm the miller. The big windmill yonder? Mine. Not that I often have work. Nothing much grows here. Every month or so we load our caravel with fish and trade them for grain in solitude. It's not efficient to mill it here, but it is cheap.
Ah, our mysterious guest. My husband Holsgar was the one who found you. If you're looking to buy supplies, you've come to the right place. We put hammer to anvil to forge armor and weapons. This requires a lot of metal. We scour hills and caves looking for rare ores to work. Raw materials will only take you so far. You need style books and special ingredients for more advanced work. You bet. A true blacksmith can read the metal to determine its potential. During the forging process, we can choose a trait that best fits the item, provided we've done our research. Additional sharpening, extra weight, these are just examples. Well, the piece can be augmented even more through the use of tempers. These elements can enhance the value and quality of your work. Of course, no worthwhile endeavor comes without risk. Trying to improve an item can result in breaks, so be careful.
Times like these, it pays to know the art of alchemy. Reagents are more dangerous to acquire, sure, but everyone wants potions. Very profitable. Alchemy is the art of creating potions. We scour the fields and caves of Tamriel in search of reagents like mushrooms, flowers, and the like. Mixing these ingredients with a water solvent in correct quantities can create powerful elixirs. Well, not just any water will do. You'll find that some pools of water contain special qualities that make them ideal for potion making. The grade of the water determines the potency of the product. All reagents have hidden properties. When they are combined with other ingredients that bestow the same benefits, the potency is compounded. This reaction determines the nature of the potion. It's just a matter of experimentation, you see.
What is the point of this?
Pains me to think of leaving this place behind. But maybe it's time I did. The danger is too great. Of course. Enchanting is the art of empowerment. We gather runes found throughout the world and use our special instruments to assemble them into glyphs. These glyphs can be used to magically enhance worn or wielded items. Not exactly. Runes can be extracted from glyphs you find while adventuring. It's a delicate process, so you'll have to return to one of our workstations to proceed. Note that the glyph will be destroyed in the process. Unfortunate, but necessary. Glyphs are assembled by combining 3 different runes. Potency runes determine the glyph's strength. Aspect affects the glyph's quality. Finally, the essence rune decides the glyph's effect. It's a delicate art, best learned by doing. Good luck.
Take a load off. Our banks are the most secure places in all Tamriel. We pride ourselves on our services.
Someday I'll hawk enough bags to finally get off this rock. I don't even remember how I got here. But the locals seem tired of me crabbing about the cold, so I should just move on. I don't like the cold much, so I keep a bunch of blankets in one of my own bags. After all, I've got bags to spare, right? Someday I'll hawk enough bags to finally get off this rock. I don't even remember how I got here. But the locals seem tired of me crabbing about the cold, so I should just move on. I don't like the cold much, so I keep a bunch of blankets in one of my own bags. After all, I've got bags to spare, right? Someday I'll hawk enough bags to finally get off this rock. I don't like the cold much. Someday I'll hawk enough bags. I don't like the cold much. Someday I'll hawk enough bags to finally get off this rock.
Vardenfell? Well, yes, my ship goes to Vardenfell.
I'll soon be heading back to my homeland of Somerset. Are you interested in passage? We've room for more. What do you want?
I am at my wit's end.
What?
What?
Aye?
My husband, Galund, went fishing yesterday morning. He never came home. I went looking for him this morning with my dog, and now my dog has wandered off. No, I'm not. The last place I saw Rex's was near our mill, just north of here. Take this whistle. Use it when you get over there. I'll wait here in case he comes home. Please look for my family. I miss my dear Rexes. And Galund, of course. Please look for my family. I miss my dear Rexes. And Galund, of course. Please look for my family. I miss my dear Rexes. And Galund, of course.
Thank God. My boat sank off the coast in a storm. It was unnatural. I saw colors I've never seen before. I drifted for hours on a plank. I thought I was dead. Just give me a second, and I'll head back home. I'll lean on Rexus when I get tired. Almera will be worried sick. Thank you.
Our family is back together. I can never thank you enough.
I never thought I'd be glad to smell that dog's rotten breath again. Thank Kine. Someone's getting a big steak for dinner. Yes, he is. A few years now. Got him when I was in the Pact Army. Right off the battlefield, in fact. After the victory over the Imperials at Fort Farragut. They were Nord lands at the time. And they will be again. He was all fur and bone, trying to eat a dead Imperial. No dog deserves that. I did name him after an Imperial, though. That Rexus defended the fort armory. Everyone else is dead. He's surrounded by Nords, and he's still swearing to defend the stash. A loyal man, that. But stupid. We gutted him.
Watch yourself. There are bandits about. That's refreshing. Most days it's just Rana and me against the world. We have some work to do. That cursed ship is the least of our worries. Bandits are plundering the mine, looking for artifacts. They're alert, looking for something. Had to kill the one behind me before he warned the others. How are you at subterfuge? I'll stay here and keep an eye on these bandits. Take the uniform from our friend here, then get down into the mine shacks and see what's going on. Grab some gear from our friend here. His kit will help you slip into the mine unnoticed. I've been her second-in-command since we arrived on the island. She really is a skilled commander. This just isn't her finest day. Or mine. I'm not entirely sure. It was named after a prospector who came out here with his family. They said they were mining for iron, but folks saw them wearing dark robes. That's the story. One day there was a fire and the whole camp burned. Locals said they heard monsters roaring. The place has been boarded up ever since.
fall asleep on watch again?
the new commander.
Remember her name. The pretty one with the beard.
Did she fall asleep on watch again?
Get lost! Quick, come inside. We've almost made it past the scamps. I heard them say the portal is just beyond.
Who are you? Please, don't hurt me. Guards! Intruder!
So, what did you find out? A Covenant contract? I smell a distraction. That ship we spotted might be the start of an invasion. We've got to get back to the village. Orc-loving Covenant cowards! You found the evidence. The Covenant sent these bandits, and that means trouble. I'll head back and warn Captain Rana. You'll need to find as many missing people as possible.
Then, the cynics are right.
I can understand you. Oh my, I'm not a skeever. No, no. Follow me. I'll show you.
wand! It's all because of the wand! Pick it up! Oh, thank Kine! You have it! My friends and I were out hunting in the woods when a mad mage ran up and began throwing spells at us. I think he only nicked me. He dropped that wand in the snow as he left. I don't know how spells work. I tried picking up the wand, but it wouldn't let me. I think it does the spell, or undoes it. Look, my friends are Falta, Brend, and Runzenwild. They're skeevers now. Please find them and use the wand to fix them.
How can I help you?
Must make sure everyone's accounted for. No one gets left behind.
Take a load off. Our banks are the most secure places in all Tamriel. We pride ourselves on our services.
We must make sure everyone's accounted
suppose
for.
I'll have to tell them
You'll
you'll
get a
stupid.
bounty for that.
What's your excuse?
No one gets left behind. Everyone stay calm. We've done all this before.
I thought Tilrani was always a bit paranoid. Today I think she's right. We've got to get the civilians ready to move.
I'll prepare the town for evacuation. Find as many people as you can and send them back here. Thank you. Be careful out there. I'll prepare the town for evacuation. Find as many people as you can and send them back here. I'll answer what I can. Captain Tilrani's got the villagers thinking I'm an addled netch, but I'm actually a bit smarter than that.